we go. Okay, here we are back at it. The Sofa King Fresh
You said what?
podcast. What happened? Y'all trying to get on my bad side already.
Huh?
I'm ready for y'all motherfuckers today, bro. I
Oh
freshly
man.
got a new one. I'm ready for y'all today. But anyway, who we got on here?
Man, listen, man. You got your boy Trez, and tonight we promoting Luna Zoo, the little joints for when you want to go, and you ain't gotta have that big old husky bottle on you with the brown paper bag. You know, you got a little joint right here, Luna Zoo. You know what I'm saying? Just don't get caught. Put it in your sock. You rocking. You know what I mean? Your boy Trez.
You got your boy RT Real Talk. Keep it on the side. You know what I'm saying? Stay hydrated. You know what I mean? Drink too much. You got some water. I'll pass it around. Here you go.
On that
That's it.
note,
No wrong with a good H2O. You know.
where we
Yeah,
going at
no.
tonight, fellas?
H2O for the Wizzos and squirting down.
We having a show about hydration.
Yeah, right.
Thirsty niggas. Hydration. Thirsty niggas.
That'd be the next show. you
Oh
know?
man.
That'd be a good one too.
Yeah. So what we going on tonight, though?
Uh Trizza was gonna say
no,
about
no,
snitches.
but tonight,
Go ahead,
yeah,
brother.
man,
I'm sorry.
snitching's been a part of, huh?
No, I said I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, we're gonna have to do some editing. Editing. Snitching been a part of human culture, for a long time. You know what I mean? Like Judas even snitched on Jesus. Snitching, was once looked upon as a real major violation and breaking street code. You know what I mean? In the streets, it could get you killed. But now you have guys like 6ix9ine and Gunner. They like the poster face, you know what I mean, or the poster child for this new age era of snitching. So what you guys feel about the culture and how it shifted to where as though like the snitching is more relaxed now, like there's no fear of it.
What culture?
This era culture, he's
What
saying.
culture? We ain't got no culture.
This Oh yeah, we got the culture of destruction. We got a culture.
No, but
It
I'm
ain't
just
a
saying,
good
like, snitching has always been out there. Like this,
one. Well, yeah.
it's not even new, man. Like it's not as relevant as it is now, but it was always around. Like you had snitches all over the place. It's
But
just
you wanna
now, no, you know the only difference I think it
Yeah.
is they
Well,
they offer
well,
you
that's
entrance
exactly
back
what I'm
into the
talking.
crew now when you
Exactly
snitch.
what I'm
Before you was exiled from it, and you had to
but
go around another crew or
talking
something like that that didn't know you.
about.
no,
Yeah,
no, you know the crazy though?
it's being it's being more.
You might gotta go to your phone.
Yeah, you cutting
All
off.
right, I got you.
But what you got to say, Lil?
Well, I was gonna wait for him so he could hear this because
Oh,
the
okay.
funny part about it, you know what I'm saying, you gonna really it's gonna like you're gonna be like, you know what? You absolutely right. You're really absolutely right. Cause I'm gonna peep something to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's real funny.
Where you at? Outer space?
He said he getting away from these snitches.
And we back.
He said, I'm getting away from them snitches.
Now this is how my phone set up. I don't know why it's like that. I probably was playing around with something some one time. but but
Go-
yeah, but go ahead. Real talk. You was about to explain something, man.
I was saying when it was if you ever peep game, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to look at it. Remember 1998, Belly came out. You know what I'm saying? Clip 511. And it was like, what he say? We're gonna have to drop a dime on them boys from Nebraska. And then you ever notice that's when everybody thought it was okay to start snitching. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Thought it was cool. Just think about it.
niggas was snitching
I don't
before
know.
It's
then.
been out, but I'm talking about it
No,
was just like
niggas was still snitching before then.
no, but I'm just saying
But
they
you
thought
got to
it was
understand the
okay.
context
I, I,
of what we saying.
yeah,
That's
I
like when
understand.
I named Jesus, so I know I snitched. Judas snitched on Jesus, but
Yeah,
what I'm saying is
it's
the
a truth.
acceptance widely by a large amount of people that is making it a thing. Like it ain't nothing.
Yes,
Like they snitch on each other and give each other parties when they come home, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
that's why I
The
said
That's the
culture.
big.
thinking it's
But
okay.
at the same time, they just all messed up on all aspects. So why would you think that would be any different?
Well, I don't. I just think that morals in general are stripped in the streets. Period. But just this one topic, like, why is it a widespread? Like before, we already knew, niggas snitch, man.
Yeah,
But it's more or less like you would get beat up. You had fear of getting kicked out your neighborhood or shot, or your mama or family getting hurt. Something consequences to it. Now there's no consequences
to
to it.
anything.
So yeah. So even though you had people snitching, look, when you let your kid run wild and you know what I mean, you don't spank them sometimes, they're gonna keep running wild. So we was spanking snitches. Snitches get stitches. There was
Yeah,
fearful thing. You didn't want to get caught you ain't want to get caught no snitch now.
Yeah,
Now it's like popularized in a more passive and a positive way in a sense. Not positive, but just in a passive way is being accepted.
I think it has to do more with jail than out in the streets though, because the jails is more accepting it than anything. They not even beating them up no more. They used to
yo,
beat them up.
yes,
They
like
don't
I said,
even beat them up no more. So
look at
that
98.
that more so translates back to the streets where all right, if they ain't beating them up, then and once it's out of the way and not being seen anymore, it's not law anymore. If the older the people that used to hold it dear to their chest, if they're not around, then a little kid that's growing up into the game, they sitting up there thinking it's cool, and nobody there to tell them, no, that is never cool.
Hey yo, look, P gang.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, P gang. Hold on.
Good take. Good take.
P gang, P gang, P gang.
What you need to do is get money. Fuck a book, man. Yeah, we know this local big head nigga named Rico started feeling his pockets was getting a little thinner since we got there. Hey, that's all real food right there. Trouble was right there on that corner, staring right at us.
Staring right at us.
I got a
Boy.
situation at my job
Let's
that
listen.
no, I know what this shit is.
How do let people hear it?
They know what it is. No, who ain't seen
Hey,
Belly?
we got watch copyrights though
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
so
But check
The
this. I got
younger
a situation
generation
at my
hear it.
job. I want to snitch
The
so
younger
bad,
generation ain't
but
even
it's
hear that.
like, damn,
Yeah,
it's
y'all
just not in me to do.
look, see, look.
Yeah,
See,
well,
younger generation ain't hear that.
I don't like that shit for sure. I don't like that shit.
I drop a dime.
So
But even when they played that in Belly, niggas was like, what? It was funny, but
And
niggas ain't look at
everybody
that.
thought that. No, but still, seriously, that's when everybody thought that was okay.
No, that was way
I don't
later.
think so because I mean, and I'm only speaking for my era because you're a little bit older than me. So, in my era, it didn't. What it did in my era, a lot of niggas was started snorting coke. Niggas that was, what I'm saying, the game
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I saw a lot of my friends start snorting coke after they watched Belly and Shotters and all them type movies
yeah.
that came out at that time. You know what I'm saying? But I do agree, like like
70s in the
to
70s
me,
they wasn't having that.
No,
huh?
a lot of
70s
times
you was
wasn't
getting
having
killed. In
it
the 80s you was getting killed.
all through.
90s,
You was getting dealt with, bro.
94 you was getting killed. 98 you was getting killed. But when the 2000
2000,
came,
2000, you was getting
yeah,
killed. It's only like the past
nah,
couple years,
2000, no,
bro.
2000, no,
Yeah,
2000 it was
like Belly,
it was
like
changing. It was changing, bro.
nah, I don't think so because where I was at, I still saw it. Like I think it was a little later. Like not that
Yeah,
it
it
didn't
was like
influence, it influenced
2000.
them.
I want to say 2015 on up. I can't place it
I
back
saw,
before then.
yeah, like I think it definitely influenced it. I
To
would
the
say
point.
that there's
That's what I'm saying.
there's an influence
98.
in it.
Yeah.
No,
It's
cause
a bunch.
this it's
Yeah,
like
it spawned a bunch of banana eating ass niggas. You
yeah,
know, it
yeah,
spawned a bunch
but
of Jaquita banana
they
ass
was
eating
always
niggas. You know
doing
what I
that.
mean?
It wasn't until like they started partying with him and like letting him come back on the street like what's the boy name? How he be rolling around? He just be rolling free. It started like that first. They
Who
wasn't
gonna
no the other
6ix9ine?
boy the Mickey Mouse boy.
6ix9ine, right?
Yeah, 6ix9ine.
I mean, it's so
He
many
walked
of them,
out the
man.
courtroom and was like,
It's so many of them now.
but it was a little bit before him that it started to like trickle where they was like, oh no, we ain't gonna beat him up. Like if somebody like him was to come out of jail and he was in
Hmm.
our area, he'd be dealt with like it's no going to no malls and all that stuff. And when they caught him, like the ball caught him and beat him up on camera, like we not using no, they wasn't
One that
going to
would have
use
been
no
on
camera.
camera. One that would
Yeah,
have been
it
on
wouldn't have
camera.
been on camera, and he would have been not coming outside no more.
Yeah.
But
So,
it just got to the point where now you go to jail, and the jail people hanging with you. So when you come out, it's like you did nothing wrong. You don't. It ain't that
mhm.
shame no more.
Thing about it is, man, when I was bitten and I was in 3 different joints. People, you are right about that, man. Because I'm gonna say like this: they talk it,
Yeah,
but they don't live it.
they don't live it. Yeah,
If anything, they'll shun you. Now, in the big boy supermax type John, then you got some,
yeah. You
real
got problems.
situations that go down.
Yeah,
But in the lows and mediums and
and
stuff
that's
like
where
that,
the
you got a lot
problem
of
comes
people.
in.
They just,
Cause when
yeah,
you
they just
in
stay
there,
away from you.
yeah, yeah,
And then
exactly.
you still got, and then like you said, you still got people that'll rock with you still. You know what I'm saying?
That's going to
Like,
go in the yard with you and chill and
yeah,
play basketball. Before, if you snitch, you wasn't playing basketball with nobody. You better not come
yeah,
out
yeah,
your
23
yeah.
cell.
and 1. You doing 23 and 1.
You better not come out your
Man.
cell.
No, I'm talking about they putting their stuff in max.
No, but I'm just saying, like, no
PC,
matter what the
custody.
situation
They
was,
doing 23 and 1.
you was in the same. I'm not gonna say the same danger as a pedophile. You was almost in that same danger when you was a snitch.
Pretty much, pretty much. They do you more dirty as a pedophile, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
But
definitely, definitely. But I'm just saying,
yeah, yeah,
you was like right there with him a little bit.
yeah. So
Nobody
to
wanted to be
me,
caught standing next to you,
right.
let
To
alone
me,
inviting you to a
when
party.
when when I was
Let
when
alone talking to you.
I
Not
had
even saying what's up.
conversations about this with guys when I was in there, and to me, it was a different perspective for me than they had. Not all of them, but majority. You snitch is a snitch. So it didn't matter if I saw a guy take a charge. Man, I seen that man cry so many nights and be worried and the ups and downs and this and that because his case and contemplating. He told me in confidence he was contemplating should he do it? Should he snitch? You know what I mean? And he took it. He said, "No." He took it.
That's how
And
you supposed to do when you
this,
committing crimes together.
well. Look, this is the thing. You're right about that. But there was certain things, and I can relate to this too, because in my case, there was certain things that was off. That I didn't even do that shit. But all right, let me just ask this: the homie got a. This is a common question I hear too. The homie, you in a car with a homie, you could be driving.
You know what I mean? This hypothetical. So I ain't going here. I don't ride with homies. It's hypothetical. You get in a car with a friend, a cousin, it don't matter who, and they got a strap. Y'all get pulled over. He let you pretty much go to jail because he don't claim it. You know what I mean? Somebody got to claim that, and they about to charge both of y'all. Let's say that. Is it snitching if you say nah he did it, or do
Yeah.
you agree that you can say, hey, you know what I'm saying, like get yourself out of that jam, or you take that charge?
First of all, the situation that you're explaining, the person who gunned it is supposed to take the charge.
Absolutely,
Especially,
but what if he don't?
especially if I don't know it's in there. If we, it's according to what type of life we lead.
Look, I'm gonna
If
say
we
this.
if we if we
So
leading that
what
life,
if
I'm gonna
he
say this. I'm gonna
don't?
say
Is
this. A
it
true story.
okay?
No, I'm gonna say
what
this.
you mean?
So is it?
I got a
No,
true
no, I'm just saying. Just ask that question real fast.
look.
No, I
I
Is
don't
got
understand
this
what you
real fast?
saying.
We go
listen.
into a
All right,
story.
I'm about to
Just is it snitching if somebody this is
if
yes
you
or no?
said something
Is it
and you told
snitching
that's snitching.
if
If you said
somebody
something, that's snitching. If you said something, that's
if
snitching.
if that ain't your gun and the bull let you go to jail, that's snitching? You saying?
If you told and said it, that's
Yeah,
snitching.
that's still
It
snitching.
is what it is. That's snitching.
Okay.
All right, like a true
Especially
story. But I'm about
especially
to tell you,
if you in that
I
thing.
was riding with a killer. You know Nichols, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I was with Nichols, and you remember Bread from G Town them. So I'm riding. So they had remember with the you put the car in with the stolen tags and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
I had my elbows, you know what I'm saying? So I'm driving, we go down Chester, you know, I'm seeing some shorties and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? We did our thing, you know what I mean, had fun, you know what I mean? So I ain't know that you with Philly, you go when you trying to go to from Chester to Philly, if you go turn that road, you go to New Jersey.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Jersey and I'm like, no, ho, and I ain't had no money. So I try to back up and get out. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm trying to back up and get out, state trooper like, whoop, like, yo, I'm like, dang. I'm like, I ain't know, but I ain't want to go and drive. He's like, no, you can't do that. That's a hazard and stuff like that. So he like just said, you know what I mean, chill in the car, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, we ain't, you know what I mean? It's cool, you know what I mean? We in the car, you know what I'm saying? Legit and everything. So he's like, yo, these some stolen tags and stuff like that. What? I'm like, come on. So I looked at Bread like, yo, you tripping? Like, what's up? So he ain't seen that. He like, yo, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? I just had my son and everything, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go to work the next day, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, come on, man. So the cop's like, yeah, we're gonna take y'all both in. So I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to get locked up in some nut behind stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm still, I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just
It
how
is
the
what it
code is,
is.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm
but that's
saying?
that's what I'm
But,
Yeah.
saying. If you
but
dealing if you
no,
it
let me finish the story. P game though. So I'm like, yo, Fred, you don't say nothing. Every time I see you, I'm
so
going in on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and what he did was some real man stuff, and I respect him, man. I mean, not to try to like it sound like I'm like played him or trying to be on the G code. No, it was none of that. But he took it was like, yo, that was mine. Da da da. Took the rap. The cops let me go and
yeah, but
kept it pushing.
that's the way you supposed to do it.
Yeah,
If I don't have my paperwork right, and I know I don't have my paperwork right, and we get arrested, you're not even going to the jail. I'm be like, no, that's on me, bro. Once I know that, hey, they about to put the cuffs on us and put us in the car. Oh, yo, yeah, that was mine, bro. That was mine. That's the way you supposed to do it.
See,
some real
yeah,
some G stuff.
but
But
you
if we
got
can
you
get
got
away
Got some
with it,
slimes though
it,
that
it ain't
don't do that.
nobody.
You
It
got
ain't
slimes that
nobody.
don't do
It
that
ain't
though.
it ain't nobody fault
I've
until they put the handcuffs on us and start putting us in the
I've
cop
been in
car.
that I've been in that situation so many times, right? And for myself and just watching my peers do it to each other. And to be honest with you, my sentiments in 2024 is different than my sentiments was in 2004 or even 2014 for that matter.
But that's
Once I had
understandable.
that baby,
That's
yeah, once I had
understandable.
that baby in 2020 in 2014, I look at life a little different. So I don't look at it as snitching because that person don't give a damn about you. He don't care about you. He don't love you. to put you and take you away from your family.
So then you just
And then
don't hang with
today,
people. But
and
listen,
then and then today, hold on, let me finish. Hold
sorry,
on.
I apologize.
And then and then no, you good, brother. And then today, you know what I'm saying? My life is different. I got children that depend on me. I got people that need me around. And the people needed me back then too. But it's a little different now that I got a seed in the world. A lot of my peers had kids way before me. So when I was back then, I had them sentiments like that. But if I'm in a car, real fast, if I'm in a car and this is why I don't do it. I don't ride around with the homies. I've experienced that too many
Yeah, but
times from VA to PA.
that's
And yeah, and,
hmm
and and like
Hard.
y'all family, so it's different. But you
And
know,
I'm gonna tell you,
but
I'm not
it's
even
it,
going. I'm not
it's
going to get in your
it
car with a joint on me.
yeah,
I'm not even going to do
yeah,
that.
for sure. But
If I, yeah,
today's climate, the way that I move and the way that I operate, I ain't going. I'm gonna play it. You know how I ain't gonna be like it's his. I'm
yeah,
just it ain't mine though. I'm gonna make
yeah,
that very
and
clear.
both
It
of
ain't
us
mine.
know it's not ours until like I'll be. It ain't mine either. It ain't mine either. But if they
Yeah,
put you in handcuffs and start marching you back to the back of the car, yo,
yeah.
it's mine, bro.
It's
It's
and see,
mine.
I don't know what they do there. I don't know what they do there, but here in Virginia, it's whoever claims like if we both saying we don't know, we both going
Going
down.
down. Yeah,
If
that's the same
one of
thing in
us we
Pennsylvania.
look, one of us ain't even gotta say it's his. I could say it ain't mine, and that means it's his. And he going, you know what I mean? We both might still go down for a minute, but he is. I'm basically saying it's his. You know what I mean? So people have a gripe about that. Just if you say it ain't mine, it's snitching. It's all types of ridiculous things, man. Like some of these dudes that I was talking to, they wouldn't even help an old lady, let alone call the police if an old lady was getting raped or mugged or something like that. Like
Who is this though?
I people in prison that I was like, I was in a I was in a pod with about 50 to 60 people. And you know what I mean, it's just certain people in the pod that had these sentiments and stuff. Like I just know some of them wouldn't, they don't care what it is, calling the police. All right, so look, I got into something. I got into an altercation real fast. I got into an altercation with somebody over it was stupid as crap. You know what I mean? And the bull basically he was getting evicted. The guy didn't evict him properly. He just put his stuff out on the streets and because he was a day late. So I said, "Yo, man, he can't do that legally, man. You know, you could, you know, what I mean, sue him, take him to court, whatever, whatever." And I ain't doing that. That's snitching. And I was like, "That ain't snitching. That's business, nigga.
Yeah,
Like, y'all
yeah.
don't understand the difference
See,
between like legal."
that's why that's what I don't like about black people. It's a difference between handling your business and handling the business.
Absolutely,
It's two different
absolutely.
things. Even though it sounds the same, handling your business and handling the business. Difference.
No,
Yeah.
I mean
Even when it come, even when it's not in the streets, they still call
no,
it
no.
snitching. If
See. Listen, Triz, he wanted to bed with you. See, you got knuckleheads that just want to bed and do dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah,
was
yeah,
trying to test the waters. You know what I'm saying? Because in the joint, it's like a big old playhouse. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
In there.
yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying? You got people that just try you. You know what I'm saying? And no, literally do dumb stuff. They don't do it on the
yeah,
street.
for sure,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
But I'm gonna say this though. It's crazy though, but you'll see who's the real and who's not though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
All right, now I mean, all right, like this boy was like on the streets a killer. You know who it is. You know what I'm saying? But when he was in the joint, soft as a like I was like, yo, I'm seeing him getting smacked. You know who
Yeah.
KRD, you
I
know who I'm
know, I
talking about.
know, yeah, I know who you talking
Yeah,
about.
I said, yo, you was a new yo, I get in the cell with him. I had to protect him. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And like, and I'm not saying I'm not the toughest dude, but like people would just be okay with me because I don't start nothing. I just mind my business. But I'm like, yo, like that, they respected us. Like, yo, whatever you do out the cell, I don't care what you do. You know what I mean? But inside the cell,
Yeah, but that's
God,
what I said at the
this is my
that's why
home.
I
You
said
gotta
at the
protect my
beginning of
home.
the joint.
I can't let
What
anybody
what
come in my home.
what
So that's what
culture?
I'm talking about protecting. Like they when they came in my home, they know not to bring it in the cell. But
They
outside lifestyle is all
Look,
game.
look. The streets
You know what
taught
I
me.
mean?
The streets taught me that nothing is real, bro.
Oh yeah,
All that stuff is fake. It
yeah.
ain't no snitching. It ain't none of that stuff exists.
Cause whoever got that gun,
It was for the
they, you
criminals not to get
know what I'm
caught.
saying? But
So they
when they
created
stop
some
the
old
cell,
bull
they the
crap.
stone
Yeah,
cold
all
stuff.
these
You know what I'm saying?
dumb
And then
rules
they be like this.
that's not
Half of
consistent.
they say they got the jammer on them. Yeah, you know what I mean. I got air them out and all that stuff. They still be scared. You know what I'm saying? Like yo,
Everybody's scared, bro. I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not like sitting up
nah,
there like I'm
nah,
not the person. Listen, dog.
nah.
I'm scared.
I could be nervous, but I
No,
ain't.
I'm scared. When I get scared,
Nah,
I get active though.
no,
It's a
no.
difference.
Like
Yeah.
I said, I could be nervous, but I'm not scared.
If
You know what
it
I'm saying?
wasn't, look, if
That's
it
two
wasn't
different
for being
stories.
scared, I wouldn't have never done half the shit I
I
did.
get what you're
I
saying.
think,
No,
oh damn, this
nervous, you
might
can
more
overcome
this
your nervousness, but
the
you're scared.
the
Nobody.
guy that you talking about. He ran up on us. We
Yeah,
like, oh, if I wasn't scared, I wouldn't have came back for him. I'd have been
yeah,
like, yeah, well, da da da. I'm like, damn, this nigga almost tried to blah 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 us. So
yeah.
he
But he
might try that again. So
all
I
honest,
got to get him.
but listen, all honesty, he know he wasn't going to win
No,
because
I didn't know him, Lil. I didn't know him then. I knew him when he pointed the joint on us.
he's at your neighbor. He was around the neighborhood. He's from South.
I'd never seen that nigga in my life before that day he walked on the block with all them boys, bro. That was the first time I laid eyes on him. The very next day I came down with the joint and I was gonna get busy with him because of I was scared for my life. I'm like, if I don't get this guy and he
No, I thought y'all knew him because
fuck no, we ain't know him.
I thought y'all knew D too.
Fuck no.
Got
I
you.
ain't know none of them niggas. We barely knew fucking Carl.
Yo, he tried. Listen, and that's who set it up. Listen, on some a Triz. This was some lame joint, right? It was the block was for everybody. It
And
was
that's
so
what I
open. You
didn't
could get so much.
understand, man.
It was like college bound. You know what I'm saying? It's from I'm gonna say it's from Mama Duke's way. If you get what I'm saying, Triz. Know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Second mama. You know what I
I
mean?
know you're going.
Yeah. So that was it was like the playground, it was candy house. But people were just being greedy
Greedy.
on some nut stuff. Trying to take things over when you ain't got this, everybody can eat. It was open
Yeah.
land, freedom. You know what I'm saying? So they try to come up like, huh?
And
Like
there was
what?
some snitches back then.
Yeah, hardcore. But no, listen, you couldn't allow that though because people, even though they did do that, people wasn't hanging with them though.
Yeah,
Kinda
yeah,
they
yeah.
was. They was still being able to sit. Back in my day, bro, if you snitch, you got to go. You got to move. Everything.
You want to know what though? You ain't lying though, because certain people hung with certain people though.
You
But
couldn't,
they ain't
yeah.
hang with us though.
But they still, they was still around. You
They
still
was
seen
walking
their face.
around. Yeah,
You couldn't,
yeah,
you
yeah.
showed your face up at the snitching back in like
True.
89, 88. You were dead as a doornail.
Yeah.
Straight
Yeah,
up. You had to
No
move your
question. No
whole family
question.
because they get your family, whoever.
true.
And I also think that crime in that sense, especially when you get to drugs, it was way more organized back then.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know what I
It was
mean?
pay. You
It's
got
still,
paychecks and all that
you
stuff. Like
got, yeah,
you stood in the line to get your
yeah, you got,
paycheck.
if somebody's out of line, you got took out back, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Take him out back, man.
Yeah,
You know?
shoot, not even that. You had to pay. You had to pay for that
Right.
tax.
You get punishment. You get all types of stuff.
Your taxes.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
You had to
that
hustle
is
the
true.
next
You had
pack.
taxes.
If you lost a pack, you had to hustle the next pack for free to get. Come on, bro.
Shoot, no, you
And
had
that
some.
was just that.
No, listen, you had some people that you had to do 3 or 4.
Yeah,
They're,
yeah.
they,
But they
listen, they're,
after a
they're
while they ain't had no job
wow.
no more.
Listen, they'll trick you, boy. Like, listen, you was a
No. They ain't
listen, like
trick us.
messed up. Like,
Mm-mm.
listen, they treat you like a trick on the street.
I was
Yo,
an accountant, bro.
Yeah.
I knew I could eye the stuff. Oh, that don't look like $300, bro. You say it's all tens? No, they ain't look like $300. Mm-mm. It looked too smushed together. Is that new money or old money? Man, I was on that shit, bro. It wasn't no. That's what got Ruben in that situation. Wait, that don't look like with nigga come up with peel the 20 off the top, then take the 20 and peel it back like you did on next Friday. No, bro. I see through all that. Mm-mm. That's wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
number ain't right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. And look what we did to Ruben. He was exiled instantly, and that was just for small mistakes. Snitching, telling the police, telling the outsider the business. No. Oh, exactly. What happened to Carl when he told the girl from 46th Street that we'd get his her boyfriend out of jail? We never spoke to that nigga again. He sat over across the street with what's that girl? What the girl name? Looking
Yeah.
miserable ever since. We never fuck with him again. Snitching to
Yeah.
that ain't even snitching to the police. That's snitching to somebody else. We did not play that, bro. No telling nobody about no operation we did, no routes, no nothing.
Right.
Anybody had something to
You
say. I
know,
don't care if it was my brother. Nigga, what?
the most
Mm.
silly, outrageous thing I saw was what I mentioned earlier, man. Like somebody snitched on this bull, snitched on this other bull, and I think bull did about 4 years. You know what I mean? After after the percent went down and did a program, whatever, whatever. I think he got like 7, but he ended up doing 4 or something like that. Come home, and the bull who snitched on him, sister threw him a party, and the bull at the party, and they just like whatever, and they look at it like a room, like when somebody like they just talking shit behind each other back,
No, but check
like,
this. Check
oh
this.
yeah, he snitched, he snitched. It ain't no,
I
it's
associate
crazy.
that. I associate that with mental illness, bro. Because you have to be
I can see
mentally
it.
ill to accept somebody putting you behind bars where you can't see your kids, you can't eat regular meals like when you want to, you
Yeah,
can't go to sleep, wake up when you want to, and now you want me to
yeah.
come to the party and you throwing me the, bro, you better
Niggas
stop.
know that. Niggas know already off top. Niggas is telling. Soon as y'all caught,
Yeah,
somebody
but
telling.
when you say that, right? If you know the bull was telling, when he tell, that's your fault because you should be ahead of that. If he telling, he can't be around certain things. We had certain
Yeah,
people who we hung with every day of the week. When we did certain things, they couldn't come because they
yeah,
talked too much.
yeah,
And that wasn't even on the snitching to the cop stuff. This having
yeah.
conversations with other people.
And I'm gonna tell you this: like families ain't doing what they used to neither, because
Nothing.
it's a lot of families around here that they're large families, have a big name.
And
There's
don't
about
need.
four big name families around here that predominantly you hear up and down through the city. It's a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like that got a lot to do with it, because you know what I mean? They gotta check each other. You know what I mean? Because like who gonna check them? They such a big squad. So it's like you ain't, even though he snitched on you, you scared of his peoples. So
That's
that's
crazy.
why like a lot
There's,
of people.
there's no such thing. You just got to
Yeah,
meet your death. Fuck
yeah,
it. It
but you
is what
can't.
it
But
is.
see, fear is something that you can't teach, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just something you got to have out of you. You know what I mean? So a lot of people got fear of
Let me tell
retaliation and
Let me tell the world right now, fear only exists in your brain and on your heart. It exists nowhere
absolutely.
else. People talking about you. You talking about, well, what people gonna say. If you worry about what people saying, when people say something about you, that means you're important. The last time you talked about the nerd
Absolutely.
in your class was never. The little prick in your what I'm not saying they're a prick or whatever, but the person that got no attention, you never talk about him. You never sit around your girlfriends and boyfriend. So when people talking about you, you're doing something.
Look, man,
Yeah,
everybody is in the world. Everybody want to be like. They'll do anything to be like.
Guess what?
yeah,
If you like
yeah.
yourself, guess who else gonna start liking you?
Look, they don't
They
look at it
can't
like
help it.
they listen. They don't let it self. That's why everybody
Yeah,
try
but
to.
that's a problem with people.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You need to
It
get over that.
is. Who comfortable in their own skin?
Me.
They a lot of people ain't.
Me. With my
I mean,
short ass arms,
that's
me.
tough.
I
That's
love
tough.
myself.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas can't tell me nothing about me.
Right.
Because I know who I am. And that's all I
Man,
worry about. Who
my
I
message
am.
to the young ones,
Dirty
and
young boy.
anybody watching this that's young, you know what I mean, that's watching this, man, you know, my message is for the snitching. You know, if you're with somebody, one of your homies, and y'all commit a crime together, you gotta take that. At the end of the day, you gotta take it. You can't snitch. You know what I mean? Y'all doing something together. It don't matter what the circumstance is. You even might get snitched on, but you gotta take it.
Yeah.
But do not, and I repeat, do not waste your life away for a worthless piece of shit ass person that don't have your best interests at heart, that don't have your family, your kids, your wife, your baby mama, your mother, the people that depend on you while you in this world. If somebody will put something on you and that you know that ain't, you didn't do it, it ain't yours or whatever, they are your enemy, and you do not accept that fate. You go and do what you're supposed to do and live your life out here, because all you doing in there is wasting time. And what's the most valuable thing? Time.
Let me
Yo,
All
say.
right.
but on this note,
Go ahead.
before we get off and stuff, we're not promoting any crimes. We just saying, giving you hypothetical, you know what I mean, sayings, okay?
No, let me say this too.
We're
Let
not
me let me
promoting any
let me
crimes.
tell you let me tell you
Listen
this.
what we saying, but we just giving you
All I see is fireworks.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. This might hurt. You ain't got no fucking friends, motherfucker.
No friends.
You get into certain situations with people, you'll see who your fucking friends is. They'll bail on you majority of the times. 90% of the times.
Oh yeah.
You got family. I consider Lil and Trying my family. I've known them for I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
We've never, ever really had any arguments. Ever. Ever. If they call,
Yeah.
I don't even know where Trying live at. But I know what his cell phone number is. And if he called me and
You
all
see
of a
my
sudden,
back? You,
no,
you
I'm
see my
just saying,
background?
I'm coming.
You see my background?
I
That's
don't
where
like,
I live at.
no, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You don't have no friends. So, first of all, if you cross over into the criminal world, that means, listen to this. That means even selling blank CDs that you put music on to try to sell them. That's crossing over into the criminal world. You cannot tell no more. If you're in regular life, go do what you do, bro. You ain't gotta waste
Yeah.
a second of your time. If a motherfucker
It's
ain't,
the difference between the streets and civilian
yep,
life.
it's a total difference. But once you
Snitching
cross that
don't
line,
apply
even
to
if you sell
civilian life.
drugs one day, even if you do whatever you did one time, you're on the other side and you can never tell. Period. Period.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just about honor at the end of the day.
It's about,
Right is right,
and
wrong is wrong, and you
that's
got to
what it
judge
is.
your own
Yep.
situation.
If you don't like the results,
Peace.
stand
Yes,
clear of it.
that's peace.
Going to sports
Absolutely.
now.
Agreed.
Let's go. Hold up. And at the end of this is the Sofa King Fresh Podcast signing off. Go subscribe to us, man. We might be giving away $100 for the 100th subscription. Let's do this.
So
And we out.
Oh,
I'm about to make 100. I'm about to make 100 accounts. So you might as well cash at me right now.
Hey, well, if you do it, if I
well,
find out, if
capital KR.
I find out that's what you did, I'm going straight to the police. Because this is not.
I ain't gonna snitch.
No, but even then, I can't snitch no more because I've crossed that line. And we
I ain't
out.
gonna snitch neither, nigga.
And we go.